I have a nice cold drink.
Heart! Hey guys, Cruel Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
Aaron, Heroes. We are coming down to the last parts of Heroes. Apparently, the last we will see because apparently, who's the guys that created this?
Tim Kring.
Tim Kring said that Heroes Reborn was always meant to be one season to end the story. I don't know how true that is. Because if it was super successful, they might do another one.
It kind of sucks because half this season was trying to figure out who these characters were and what they're doing and yada yada.
I don't know how much I believe that statement, but if that is the case, I hope they end it well.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of Zachary Levi.
I really would. I mean, there were parts in this that I truly enjoy. But speaking of the other parts, what happened last episode? Joanne is with Erica.
Yeah.
And they're just doing amazing things that are just serving the story so well.
They're gonna end the world.
Yeah.
Bad people.
I don't even want to talk about it, so I'm going to skip over it.
They're bad people.
Nope.
Bad.
Nope.
Bad people.
Well, yes, but no. What else happened, Aaron?
Noah died.
No.
Peter saved Noah.
No.
You don't know that.
Hero was also not dead.
Hero's dead too.
No.
Harris is dead.
Harris is dead.
Renee's dead.
I don't know why Harris is dead. Why did Harris Prime attack Katana Girl? There was a bunch of other Harris clones there.
It was pride.
Pride.
Honor.
That's ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If you were challenged, would you send your minions or would you be like, no?
I would send my minions. I would have a bunch of fake minions, and I would just sit in an RV somewhere, an undisclosed location, Yellowstone Park or something, sitting there watching the birds as my clones ravage the world.
Calvin would get pissed if you were just sitting there watching birds.
You probably would. That's why I do it. Elsewhere, okay. Micah is buff. That's what we need to talk about.
Yeah.
But also what you need to talk about is that he's out. He's gone.
Yeah.
And he advertised to the world that shit's going on. He's telling what we already know. Erica is terrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
She in the Mohinder thing with the changeling.
Yes.
Who is ugly as hell. What? It looked like he I don't know. He was like a short
Yeah.
He was bald.
It was a good choice in terms of.
It was like no wonder he's a changeling.
Yes.
I'm sorry to the actor.
Yeah, I'm sure he's watching. But so did Mohinder die? How did he die?
He blew up.
Did he?
He was in that thing when it blew up.
And do we know that? Did we see him?
Yeah.
Did we?
I think so. Like when they went back, he was trying to stop it.
Yeah.
Along with Hero. And I think Mohinder was down there fighting and lost.
Okay.
Right? To the Harrises.
Yeah, I can't really remember if we ever saw him before the explosion.
And then Hero teleported out because he saw butterflies. Remember he was there like
butterflies.
Yeah. So then I think he left.
Okay.
And then Mohinder was there fighting with his super Spider-Man strength stuff that he's got.
Sure.
And then I think that the Harrises beat him and then they just blew up.
It just seems weird that we were like a couple episodes there we were getting like classic Mohinder dialogue over montage video.
We still kind of get some of those.
We get that, but he's gone and dead. So now he's just like a omnipresent narrator.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a good narrator.
Sure. Okay. That's cool. I like. Yeah. Whenever he talks, it's very calming and British. Well, I guess he's Indian.
I mean, he could be it. He could be
British Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a hybrid. Like a mixie.
Like a mixie.
I don't know. Is that a thing?
I don't think they use the term mixie.
I'm sure they do. Anything else, Aaron? We need to go through quick. Luke has captured.
Phoebe and
Quentin.
Bastard. Yeah, Quentin.
Bastard.
I hate that guy.
She's more of a bitch than he's a bastard.
I hate her. I hate the bitch and the bastard.
Which one do you hate more?
Both.
That's not an acceptable answer.
Why is it not acceptable?
You gotta pick one over the other.
I hate them more than Joanne because they should be good.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Joanne is just a stupid character. They should be good people and have no reason. It's like Matt Parkman. I still don't think that he should be like he is. Even though people are like he's doing it for his family and stuff. I have a family. I wouldn't do that shit.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm like, fuck, I got these powers. I'll make Erica send us all to the future.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I know.
Erica, everyone's saff. Oh, okay. We're all safe. Well, fuck.
Aaron, you're ruining this for me.
What?
I had rationalized everything, and now you're taking it all away.
No. Parkman needs a...
And then the last thing to really talk about is I still don't know the significance of Chalupa Batman.
He saved Micah. And he let the father die. The Holy Ghost.
Holy Ghost. I guess.
I mean, it wasn't his fault, but he could have turned into smoke.
Just stay smoke.
You just
stay
float
like
around.
half smoke.
Yeah.
Just keep your like vital organs smoke. That's what I would do. Like inside, I'm all smoke. Like if you press my button, I'm
like you get shot, just
yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
And then he died. He's got him with Micah, and then whatever. I don't know what Carlos, is that his name?
Carlos, yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna have his phasing ability or anything important.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that they saved Micah, and then
didn't Micah's father wasn't he phasing?
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll...
Yeah, he could because he killed Linderman with spoilers.
I would love people to be watching this episode and have not seen any other hero stuff.
They're just watching this one.
What are these guys talking about? This is stupid. Dislike.
And then Renee got shot in the ear.
Yeah. He became, like me, deaf in one ear. Which is really just perfection.
Tommy and the watches.
And Noah's gone. Oh yeah, Tommy and the watches. Tommy, anybody that wears an Apple Watch gets to go to the future.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, the Apple Watch is kind of the future anyway, so it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Last thing to mention is that Aaron is a little tiny bit hoarse and sick today.
Yeah.
So that's probably why he sounds just so like gruff and manly, but he won't get getting too loud like his normal self.
Yeah, probably not.
So, all right.
I feel like if anyone was watching my stream, they probably noticed my voice over the last couple of days, like changing and stuff like that too.
Gotcha.
And I've just been like getting worse.
All right, so we're gonna jump into Heroes as always with this show. It's probably gonna be a majority of stills as the reference material.
They're good stills.
And then every once in a while, I left in like some of the fighting video stuff. Okay. So if there's anything like that, we will see.
Cool
but
stuff,
all of the fighters like disappeared last episode, so I don't know if we'll be seeing any more of that.
You say Hero's not dead.
Hero's not dead.
If Peter Charlie comes back, man, he can fight, right?
Well, I mean, he likes to light up his hands and walk towards doors and behind doors, so I don't know how much we'll see. But we will keep going. If they show Peter in this episode, I'll go crazy.
Oh, man.
I'll take my shirt off and run around.
I might be getting that high pitch. You're like, yeah.
All right, let's get going. Oh, yeah. The solar flare can.
I still wish they would have shown that, like...
90 million miles.
Yeah. That'd be so funny. So now everyone knows, huh?
The army's gonna kill it.
Where are the heroes? You gotta try to kill them all.
That's what you get, world.
Don't do it, Tommy. It's a trap. Your sister will make it. Angela saw it. Everything Angela sees is true.
Get in the throne. So how does this enhance his power?
I think it just sends it into the watches to teleport on.
All this, like, digitizing of power stuff is kind of bullshittery, isn't it?
What?
A little bit.
I kind of like it.
Like how they do... I know, but how they do it.
I don't know. They make
sense.
There's the one guy that could make a daughter out of data. Figured it out.
I guess.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy. Evernow.
They're gonna trap Tommy in Evernow?
Evernow!
They're gonna trap Tommy in Evernow.
Damn it!
That's what they're gonna do.
Public enemy number 1. You're never getting into Gateway.
I'm evil now. Ooh.
He's getting desperate.
I like when he's evil against shitty characters.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be such a shame for you to lose your daughter and your grandchild.
Ooh, kill babies, abortion. Ooh.
Oops.
Joanna's gonna show up.
No, Aaron, no! Joanna's gone. She doesn't come back.
She's somewhere.
That'd be so great. She just doesn't show up. Like, go kill him, and she just never shows up. Oh, he's gone.
Hey, you were supposed to light a fire under him. Good fucking job with that. She needs some better employees.
She does.
Happens when you're...
She's scraping the bottom of the barrel. She has Joanna going after people.
True.
What did Evos do to her? There had to be something.
Yeah, right? Maybe her husband was an Evo. Hey, who just asked this question? Her father?
It's a doctor.
Well, no, that guy's her father?
Okay. Oh. He's a pedo. I can tell by the pats.
I have certain abilities.
I can kill flies.
Oh, can you bring back to life?
Oh, he's a healer. He's a doctor, Aaron.
Like Linderman, right?
Stole Linderman's
Just
power.
make the other guy better.
He will if...
Oh.
You know, a little...
Bend over.
When you take that... You put it in the... You know...
What are you trying to make there? Wait, so... Because one hero said, I'll bring your dad back if you...
Not hero.
Well,
Evo.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yep.
Let him die.
Feminism!
Was that how she got the daughter?
Kind of darker hair. guy.
Oh, does she have powers?
What? What's that shit?
She's an Evo.
That power doesn't come from you.
Where's it come from? The baby?
Oh, the baby can scream. Oh, that's gonna suck when that thing's born.
I want to see Francis.
Just stop it.
Shoot her in the kneecaps.
You were never gonna get it, are you?
Quentin's gonna turn.
Luke, don't do it.
I feel like. Well, okay, maybe not.
He was gonna try.
I feel like he's. They're setting him up to like
Be a good guy.
betray her or something.
Oh, Quentin's gonna shoot her.
Why would he shoot her?
Because she's all evil and a bitch.
Oh.
If you do this, you're with us till the end. There's no going back to your sister. That's not my sister.
Yeah.
Finally, good. Thank you.
Fuck you, Mr. Butterfly. Quentin's back.
I hope so. It could be a trick.
No.
They do a take out.
His beard's too nice. I trust him.
Is that all it takes?
Don't you trust me?
Man with a good beard? No.
Dude, I'm dating him.
Oh, America's so nice. I find everything right where I go to it. Just kind of. He's had no challenge. He got in a fucking box and infiltrated a very high security place, right?
You gotta see this to believe it.
The future? Ah, the future!
Sounds like Steam in the future.
You're absolutely right. I'm just a monster who's never thought about anybody but herself.
I don't think there's going to be much to justify here. I mean, I understand that stuff happened.
Now
but
her dad's okay, so she did it, and she's pregnant.
yeah, I get you.
I still don't think it justifies killing everybody and hating all Evos.
Yeah, it doesn't justify genocide.
No. That'd be like saying
It's
like
a little late to make her a sympathetic character.
that'd be like saying like some white guy with a beard raped me. I hate all white guys with beards.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have done this stuff like earlier.
Yeah, I know. I'm at the point where, like,
I don't like her.
You can't make me sympathize with her at all. I mean, I know it's terrible and everything, but it's not a bad trade-off to save two people that you love for abuse. Does that sound terrible? That's a little terrible. But I'd let someone just pork the shit out of me if it saved, like, my mom or something.
Her abilities
I mean,
can
go to
manifest.
fucking town, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this for you, Mom.
Could be something more, something different, something. You don't have a choice.
And you're dead.
Heal this. Oh, right in the back of the head.
Right when she did to all the heroes. You don't realize what I've done for you. I killed your father. Thank me.
She looks broken up.
I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
Half the season she didn't even care about where
I
she
mean,
was or
it's-
anything, you know?
You're trying to give a character sympathy that has not earned it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna see a picture of Claire?
She looks like
Aww. Damn. I mean, how old is she there?
So this is the
Well,
infamous
I don't
shooting.
know. What's all these people doing here?
It's like a shelter.
The school's gonna save you.
Yeah, the sun can't get here.
I don't buy it.
Makes more sense than Erica being sympathetic, though. Oh, trash tornado. Whoa! Cool!
Restore the transmission. Send it out on a loop to anything that receives a signal.
That was easy. Some guy's watching porn and you're like, what? What? Alright.
Alright. I love that.
Yeah.
He has to touch himself. Oh, Joanna's heading there.
Oh, good. She'll do wonderful, I'm sure.
There she is. How'd she get there faster than Tommy? How?
Because
How?
it's just stupid.
Tommy's there.
Well,
There we go. About time. Damn. Hurry up and get up there. Send her away.
stop time.
Damn. Oh,
Damn
no.
They really... Quentin! No! Shoot her!
Shoot her.
Shoot her!
Die,
Yeah.
die.
Burn her!
Round 2.
Burn her!
Oh, Winchester's here?
Yeah, Sammy!
Damn it.
Yes!
But they shot my lady.
I don't care. It's worth it. I'm glad both are dead because she's dead.
And Tommy's trapped.
He burnt her to a
everyone's gone.
crisp.
Erica's gonna win.
I don't think Melina was shot. I think, yep. It's the invisible lady before.
No.
Yeah.
Look, there's Joanne.
Yes!
Have you been?
Oh no! Mind trick the car!
This is why you don't talk and drive. Gotta get a Bluetooth. Did he land in water?
No.
Not really.
Kinda. I don't feel bad.
Let him drown in that 6 inches of water. Pennyman.
Casper?
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
Yeah. Man, look at him.
Looks good. Ah!
Shit.
Ah.
Shit. Shit.
So that's the Forbidden Fortress again, right?
Yep. Eric,
Well,
you're happy now, right? They brought back Ever now. Knew they would.
I can forgive it all because they killed Joanne.
She's a pal.
In such a nonchalant, she's dead way. Like, alright, she's dead.
Well, he gave her a chance and then he shot Melina. She shot Melina. And that's when Luke was just like, I'm done.
Yeah. I kind of saw the whole Invisible Girl thing coming because she like turned invisible and ran, and then there was no reach for it to happen other than to kind of fake out.
I thought she was going to, like, stop Joanne.
Yeah.
Like, just tackle her.
Well, I mean, it goes back to like as soon as she saw her, she would go in to her to protect her because that's what she's been doing since the beginning of the episode.
She got shot for her last time.
Yeah. Is she going to survive? And then it took her to the hospital.
Maybe.
Which Chalupa Batman's good for, I guess.
Take people to the hospital? I mean, people keep getting shot around him.
I guess. For this being the penultimate episode, I did not really like it.
I think that we should not have known about the Invisible Girl yet. So now it's like,
Oh, no,
what's
she's
his
dead?
name's trapped, Melina's dead, Joanna died, sweet. You know?
Yeah.
Like, all that kind of stuff was all happening. Like, they had cut away from that stuff sooner.
Yeah.
And then shown him trapped, I guess, and, like, had us more of, like, what in the world's going on? But now,
True.
maybe it doesn't feel like as what's the word? Significant or dangerous or crazy. Like, Ren and the girlfriend are there, and they're going to hopefully save, what's his name? But now we know Melina's not dead. You know, if you were like, oh, well, they can save him, but Melina's dead. You know?
Yeah.
I think that would have been a better ending.
I just, with the huge amount of resources that Erica claims to have, she put Joanna in charge, and was there any, like, henchmen? It was just Joanna.
All her henchmen are dead. Harris died. Those were her henchmen.
She has, like, guards and stuff.
Random ones. They're not good. Heck,
They showed
there's
up.
2 kids sneaking around the base. They don't even know.
They showed up and, like, stopped him from doing that, and then she sent him off so she could talk to her about her feelings, which I just wrote down, I'm not buying it, Erica. I mean, it's just, that's just a really strange choice to try to, at the very end here, show some sympathy. And I said it in the reaction, and it's probably not very politically correct, and I might get a lot of hate for this, but
You would
if, like, I had a son, hell, if it was your son, and he was dying, I'd take one for the team. I mean, I would. Would you? You obviously would.
I mean,
yeah, if it's your
probably.
son, if it's your mom, hell.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I understand that sexual abuse is bad and bad touching is bad and all that stuff.
I don't know. When you get to, like, your parents, at least your parents have been around. But when it
Yeah.
comes to your kids, getting them safe and stuff like that seems different, I guess. I don't know.
I guess I'm not afraid of male rape or something. I don't know.
Would you do it for yourself? Like, if you were going to die, but you could...
So either I take one up the ass or I die. You're not... If you have to ask that question, you're not very secure in your sexuality, I don't think. I'd rather fucking die. Just kill me. Kill me now. I don't know. That's me. I understand that it's different when it comes to fucking patriarchy and privilege and power and all that kind of stuff.
it was blackmail. But, I mean...
It was blackmail. I get you.
It wasn't like, hey, this person's going to die unless I do a heart transplant.
Yeah.
You know? And then he should be okay. This was like, he's going to be okay.
I don't know. The subplot just seemed poorly timed, too late, and I don't really care.
I feel like it might have been better in the beginning of the season somewhere, like in the first
Maybe.
5 episodes somewhere. being like...
Even if it was, it wouldn't justify anything.
I don't think it justifies hating... It's like I said before, if some white-bearded guy who's going to rape someone, does that justify hating all white-bearded men?
Apparently. That's what the show's telling us. A lot hinged on that little subplot, I felt like, and none of it, I felt, had any feet.
Because even still, an Evo shows up to help her.
Yeah.
No, make her forget.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you, nice Evo late person.
By the way, I hate you all.
Die.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just her motivations I don't like either. Same with Joanne's, but now we don't have to worry about her.
I mean, I wrote not buying Erica and Joanne dead. Those are the only two things I wrote.
And then the thing with Parkman is kind of weird too. I don't get why. I mean, just because they don't want to show baby Parkman and Mama Parkman.
No, I think it's like they want
die.
to. I don't know. I guess they just want to take him out of the final
episode.
Not take him out, but like make him not so essential so that he can just come in and fix everything.
Yeah.
Maybe like
if we don't see something with him next episode, I'm gonna be a little upset. Like
I don't know.
He's just there.
I feel like his motivation since he's been reintroduced was at best trivial and not making a whole lot of sense. At worst, character assassination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't think he's gonna die. I think he's just stuck in a lake or river.
I still don't get why he had to go in there and be like, "Your daughter's gonna kill herself if you don't give me those." Why can't you just go in there and be like, "Give me watches"? And she'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why do you?
Give me what you love me. Like you like Evos now. You like just let me come.
What?
I don't know.
Future or?
You know what I'm saying.
Oh. The other thing I thought about while we were watching, Tommy like froze time.
Yeah.
Unfroze his mom. Right?
Yeah.
So when he froze time right there and unfroze his mom, they're walking around doing stuff, talking, and the solar flare is not getting any closer, right?
Yeah.
Could he just freeze time and then unfreeze people? And then you just have to live in a world where everything's just frozen otherwise?
You just live in a world that is constantly daylight.
Well, at least for one side of the earth.
Yeah.
The other side just lives in darkness.
It kind of goes all the way back to like the first, second episode reaction where we talked about like, can you burn energy while time is frozen?
Oh yeah.
You know, like, would you breathe in a bunch of air and then wherever you breathe, there's no longer air there, so you have to like watch out for these pockets like in New York City and they breathe all the air.
That's true. Like you breathe in the air and you breathe out, but the trees aren't going, so they can't make new oxygen.
Yeah, like you can't have running water because the water never refills because precipitation never happens and fucking net. Yeah, water never refills. The water table never goes back.
Yeah, like you take a bucket and you go and you fill it with water from the lake, and now it's just full. But you go to dump it, it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, if you do burn energy, you have to eat. You can't grow anything.
Now, if you put water in your mouth, since you're going through time,
you're not going through time.
Well, but you're active. You know what I mean? Like you can move.
Yeah,
right?
but you're not moving. You're not moving through time. You're stuck in time.
Yeah, I know. But you would still age.
I don't know if you would.
Why not?
Because
your time's going, but everything else's time isn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if I froze time right now and you couldn't move, you would stay the same age. But if I sat here for 100 years and then unfroze time, I would be a skeleton, and you would just be the same as you were. And you'd be like, "What the fuck happened?"
I don't know, because I really don't know, because space and time are necessarily required for the universe to exist, both of them, and they're just moving through space and not time.
Mm-hmm.
If you're only moving through one, you can't necessarily. I don't know if you would age. Well, I think that you're just stuck there.
Didn't you just specify that time is just space?
No.
You're saying that it's expansion of A to B?
No, space and time are two separate things necessary.
This is space, right?
Well, yeah.
And then time is going by, right?
Yeah.
So time's just a measurement of like time.
Well, no, you go back to if you reverse time and go back to the Big Bang, space is only the head of the needle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then time, if you go forward in time, then it's ever expanding. You know what I'm saying?
So time is
but
just
it's
space.
It kind of is in the same. It's the same thing. You know.
Okay, so
Like,
what
if
you're
I have a
saying
balloon
is-
and I expand it, it's the same balloon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think that if you stop time, the balloon isn't expanding anymore. You stay that size.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you would necessarily age.
You don't get bigger when you age. Some people do.
Some people do, but, I mean, you wear out. Eventually, you die.
Yeah.
Eventually, you burst.
Yeah.
If you freeze time, you never burst.
I think if you're frozen in time, I think if you're active in time, you would.
If you burnt calories, I would say you would, yeah.
So if you went back in time, would you stay young and not get old?
No, because if you go back in time, then you're moving from one spot in the timeline to another.
But you're living.
But if
through-
if time is stopped and you have no effects of the space, like space around you has no effect or something like that, you wouldn't necessarily age.
But if when you freeze time there, you said about when the breathing and oxygen, right? So all the molecules there are frozen; they're not expanding, but they can still breathe and exhale, or else they die right there.
I guess.
Right? So something
maybe.
has to be operating from in that body. So the body, I think, is still expanding and doing whatever else it needs to do.
Like, okay,
Like if you
I
drink
know this
water-
makes no sense because this is obviously not a real thing, but let's say okay, we're gonna go real deep here. If the sun is casting light on the earth and the sun is hitting me, right?
Okay.
And I move through the sun's particle in the light, will I create an everlasting shadow as I move because I've now blocked parts of light? You know what I'm saying? Like the sun ages your skin, you know? If I never walk into more sunlight, would my skin never age? You know what I'm saying? Would I be 300 or let's say I die at 80 natural causes, but I had the skin of a 28-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Because I never walked into the sun. Like, or as you move through space, this would be kind of cool for like a movie or something. But as you like move through space and you're moving the sun particles because obviously light speed has it's about time. It takes 8 minutes from light to get from the sun to the earth.
Yeah.
If you're moving through those photons and those electrons, could you like go through like a square mile of moving shit and then there's like no sunlight on the earth for a square mile? Does it make sense?
You would have to like here's the shadow and here's the light beam.
Yeah.
You'd have to get rid of like all of this.
If time isn't a
You know what I
factor,
mean?
then you could do that, I guess.
Yeah. Because like if there's a shadow on the wall and I just go through this part, there's still light going from there to there.
Yeah.
So you have to like get rid of all that and just like rub the wall.
Kind of makes sense. It doesn't make any sense, but I think that there is an argument to be made that you might not age if you stop time, because age is a term when it comes to time. Aging is from one point in time to another, not necessarily your body wearing down. It's I will be the same. My body would be the same 5 seconds from now, but I would be 5 seconds older.
Yeah.
But if I stop time, my body would still be the same. I don't think that I'll age if I go 5 seconds in the future. You know what I'm
Well, if
saying?
you eat something when you freeze time,
Um,
would your body not be different because now it's eating something? And I think your body's still processing. Like you still have to go to the bathroom when you freeze time, right?
that's why I said I wonder if you burn calories.
You'd have to. I mean, they're walking upstairs. There's no way to walk without burning calories.
Unless, I think burning calories requires time.
Well-
Because you have to digest and stuff.
Well, yeah, typically, but that's why everyone else is frozen and you're not frozen because you're not frozen in time, but you're
Yeah.
frozen in that time. I think you'd still age.
I don't know. Whenever I think about that first episode of Heroes, when Hero, Nakamura comes and he knocks things out of the way and stuff, they don't tumble to the floor or anything. They just move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that if you eat something, it goes down your stomach. I don't know if you necessarily digest because that requires gravity and chemical.
Well, if you're going that way, how did you get to your stomach to begin with?
I don't know. Just don't eat.
You know what I'm saying, if you put it in your mouth and you went to swallow, wouldn't the gravity not be pulling?
Maybe
it
you don't
down?
have to eat because you don't get hungry because you haven't burned any energy.
They're breathing, right? They gotta be breathing. Are they not breathing?
Maybe you don't have to because your blood doesn't need to be oxygenated to go to your brain.
I think it's silly.
It is silly. But this is why time travel is not real. And I love these conversations. What were we talking about?
I was saying, could Tommy not just freeze the Earth, stop the solar flare from coming any further, and they just all live in a frozen world, time's frozen.
Sure.
But then
It's like when we talk about the Flash. If everybody had super speed, no one would.
True.
Yeah.
But I was like, you just freeze time and then unfreeze the people, and they can just live.
I don't think that would work.
Well, that's just my idea. This idea I had. Then we got into this topic of aging and all sorts of stuff.
Honestly, I had more fun talking about that than I did watching this week's show. Kinda. Don't get me wrong. There were cool parts. I liked.
I wonder where Phoebe went.
I liked what happened with Quentin.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little sudden,
and
but
he tried to save Melina from Joanne.
Yeah, we kind of talked about this last week. Like, it seemed like he was a little different this time, and he did. It was a little sudden, but not too bad.
I don't know. I don't feel like it was too sudden. I felt like it kind of built up.
Yeah.
And like you kind of seen it with him hanging out with Phoebe and saying stuff, and she's like, "Everyone must die.
Yeah.
I'm lonely. I can't find the sun."
True.
You know, whatever she wants to say because of her pale bitchiness.
Yeah, I know. And then I did feel like the plan to get Tommy to come there was a little short-sighted as well. It's like, well, that could go really wrong.
What? Just, hey, come
like,
here.
Hey, Tommy, we're here. A lot of people are looking for us. We're here. You know? I mean, at least he could have, like, I would have hired, like, a hobo. Like, hey, when this kid shows up, tell him to go to this address. Don't know anybody else. You know? Of course, you have to watch out for changelings. In which case, I'll find a couple of hobos, have them beat the shit out of them. If they stop time before the hobos beat the shit out of them, I know it's him.
Why do the hobos care?
I'm giving them candy. I was gonna say money, but I thought candy would be sadder.
Neither one's good because the world's ending and they're not gonna care. I'm like, fuck you. I've got shit to do. The world ends in 12 hours, and
you know what I would have done? I would have been like, Tommy, stop time right now. Come over here, find me, teleport us somewhere safe, then restart time. Do exactly as I say, and we'll be fine.
That's the other thing, too. Like, I was like, how did Joanne end up beating him there? The only thing I can think of is that Tommy just didn't see it soon enough.
Yeah.
You know, and like Joanne's like, oh, I better go get this. So, all right, I'll go. And like,
not the strongest episode of the show. Certainly not as bad as, well, maybe, I don't know. It wasn't a good episode, but I care for the characters, so it's not bad.
We still haven't seen Noah.
We're next episode is the last episode. From what I hear, we'll have no more of Heroes Reborn. Am I super sad? Not really, but I might be if the next episode is awesome. So, we'll see.
If it's really bad, are you gonna be upset?
No, I'll be proud of myself to have gone through this entire season.
I mean, I felt like season 4 ended at least a decent spot where I was like, all right, I'm okay with this.
Well, I mean,
like, if this comes back and then brings it down, and we're just like, why the fuck did they do all this?
Yeah, I know. I just feel like season 4 for its problems, like the whole Claire going to college and being a lesbian, that stuff. It still had a very compelling villain in Robert Kepner.
Yeah, and the lesbian stuff.
Yeah, and that was fine. But the idea of the circus and the terrakinesis.
I like that.
That stuff was cool. And Siler, like, being Nathan and figuring out he wasn't. And, And then, like, being...
Buried?
Not buried, like, bricked up. And Parkman's... That's probably why she left him. Like, you put a serial killer in our basement? You know? Something like that. But, like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, Aaron.
I hope it's good.
I do, too. I very much do, too.
I want something good.
Yeah. All right, guys. If you want to stick around with us to find out if next week is going to be as good as we hope it's going to be, you need to stay with Blind Wave by hitting the subscribe button and the like button. The like button really helps us out. You guys can go to blindwave.net and check out everything coming out of Blind Wave. And that's it. We got one more episode of this thing, Aaron.
Yep.
We'll find out next week. I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
We'll see you later. Aaron.
Be good.